Hi guys, Kaylin here from TriFocus Fitness Academy. Today we're going to be discussing 5 key exercises: the push-up, the squat, the single leg Romanian deadlift, the bent over row, and the plank. While doing this, we're also going to be discussing 6 key elements within each of them, so let's get it. So guys, this is my client Dave. We just came back from a jog. It was about 5-10 minutes around the block. Did some stretches, but I'm not going to show that on camera just for time purposes. I've done all the medical checks and he's told me his medical history and stuff, so I'm aware of what injuries he has and what injuries he doesn't have. Let's get it, man. First up, guys, we have the push-up. The push-up is a really great body weight movement. Targets multiple different muscles in the upper body region. Overall, just a great exercise, you know. Some safety tips for the push-up. If you have any shoulder, elbow, or wrist injuries, I would advise you do push-ups. I would advise you consult your doctor or a physical therapist to see if it's an appropriate exercise for you. Secondly, if you feel any shoulder pain or you hear a clicking sound while doing the motion, stop immediately. Number 3, just maintain a straight back. Don't arch or dip your back. So, a standard push-up begins in the plank position, hands about shoulder width apart, support on your toes. So you keep the back straight, not dipped, not arched, keep the back straight. Breathe in, down, squeeze at the bottom of the motion, exhale on the way up. So,
Spotting areas for push-up. Number 1, ensure the hands are about shoulder width apart. Number 2, ensure the wrists and the elbows are in line. Number 3, ensure the back remains straight. And number 4, with the client's consent, when helping them find the correct position, place the hand on either the abdominals or the lower back.
Got it, bro? Yeah. So remember, arms or the shoulder width apart. Don't arch the back, straight back, don't arch it, but lower. Don't knock those elbows, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Don't knock the elbows. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice.
The primary muscles activated during a push-up would be the pectoralis major, triceps brachii, and anterior deltoid. Secondary muscles activated would be the serratus anterior, trapezius, and rectus abdominis. The agonist muscles would be the pectoralis major and the triceps brachii. The antagonist muscles would be the middle fibers of the trapezius, the posterior deltoids, rhomboids major, rhomboids minor, and the biceps brachii. The joints involved in a push-up would be the glenohumeral joint or the shoulder joint, which is a ball and socket joint, and the elbow joint, which is a hinge joint. During the eccentric phase, the action at the shoulder is horizontal abduction, and at the elbow joint, it's elbow flexion. During the concentric phase, the action at the shoulder is horizontal adduction, and at the elbow is elbow extension.
A few adaptations of the push-up would be close grip push-up, which targets more of the tricep region, and wide grip push-up, which puts more emphasis on the pectorals. So guys, next we have the squat. Squat is a really good compound movement because it targets various different muscle groups all at once, while also improving your posture and flexibility. Some safety tips with the squat: never arch the back, never round the back. You know, that can lead to injury. When squatting, keep the knees facing outwards, never inwards. Keep the heels firmly planted on the ground, drive through the heels, never the toes. Inhale during the eccentric phase, the downward phase, and exhale during the concentric phase, which is the upward phase. Okay, you ready, man? Okay. So with the standard squat, you start feet shoulder width apart, Keep the back straight. Engage the core. For stability, engage the core. Shoulder width apart. Pretend you're almost sitting on an imaginary stool. You hinge the hip, go down. Remember to inhale on the way down.
Spotting areas for a squat. Number 1, ensure the feet are about shoulder width apart. Number 2, ensure the back remains straight. Number 3, ensure the knees face outwards, never inwards, not extending over the toes. And number 4, ensure the core is engaged.
Go just below 90 degrees of knee flexion, okay? So feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outwards. And keep the back straight. And pretend you're almost sitting on a ball as you're going back. Nice, nice, nice. Ensure the back is straight. Make sure the knees never point inwards. Nice.
The primary muscles involved during a squat would be the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis oblique, and vastus intermedius. The secondary muscles involved would be the gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, and the erector spine. The agonist muscles involved in a squat would be the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis oblique, vastus intermedius, and the gluteus maximus. The antagonist muscles would be the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus. The joints involved in the squat include the hip joint, which is a ball and socket joint, the knee joint, which is a hinged joint, and the ankle joint, which is a hinged synovial joint. The actions during the eccentric phase, the action at the hip is hip flexion, at the knee is knee flexion, and at the ankle is ankle dorsiflexion. During the concentric phase, the action at the hip is hip extension, at the knee is knee extension, and at the ankle is ankle planar flexion.
A few adaptations of the squat would be the sumo squat with legs slightly wider, down and up.
This adaptation focuses more on the glutes.
Another adaptation would be the single leg squat, so down and up.
This adaptation isolates each leg and also helps with balance and stability.
The next exercise I have for you today is the single leg Romanian deadlift. This exercise targets the back of the posterior chain and also works on your stability, your balance, and just overall improves imbalances throughout the body. So some safety tips here: never round the back, never lock the knees. So for the movement of a single leg RDL, the weight in one hand. Keep your back straight throughout the movement. Keep a soft lock on the knees. Okay? So the leg opposite to the one with the weight in, you're gonna lift it slowly off the ground. Lift it slowly off the ground. And back, keeping a straight back and up. Down and up. Down and up. Remember, keep the back straight whilst doing the exercise. So, down and up. Down and up. Down and up.
Spotting areas for a single leg Romanian deadlift. Number 1, ensure the back remains straight. Number 2, ensure there's a slight bend in the knee. And number 3, if the client requires assistance balancing, allow them to place their hand on your shoulder.
Got it? If you need help balancing, just let me know which hand on my shoulder, okay? Okay? Don't lock the knees, soft lock on the knees. Keep them a little bit bent. Keep the back straight. Lift that leg. And then come this side so I can support you. You can put your hand on my shoulder if you need to. And down. Keep the back straight. And up. straight. Tighten.
The primary muscles activated during a single leg Romanian deadlift would be the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, gracchalis, adductor magnus, and gluteus maximus. The secondary muscles activated would be the abdominals, the obliques, erector spine, trapezius, forearms, and the lower back. The agonist muscles involved would be the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, gracchalis, adductor magnus, and gluteus maximus. The antagonist muscles would be the external obliques, the internal obliques, and the transverse abdominis. The joints involved would include the hip joint, which is a ball and socket joint, the knee joint, which is a hinge joint, and the ankle joint, which is a hinged synovial joint. The action during the eccentric phase, the action at the hip is hip flexion, and at the ankle is ankle dorsiflexion. During the concentric phase, the action at the hip is hip extension, and at the ankle is ankle planar flexion. The knee joint stays slightly flexed during the movement.
Yeah. A few adaptations of the single leg Romanian deadlift would be, so instead of single leg, we do 2 legs at the same time. Down and up. Down and up.
This adaptation is for those who don't have the best balance or stability.
The next exercise I have for you guys is the bent over barbell row. The bent over barbell row is a really great movement for those who want to just increase the overall back strength and thickness. Okay, some safety tips: don't round the back, don't arch it, and don't lock the knees. It's very important when doing this exercise. So, the standard movement for a bent over barbell row, feet about shoulder width apart, about a little bit of a bend to the knees, not too much, but not straight as, just a bit of a bend. You're going to grab the weight, keep the back straight, at about shoulder width with an overhand grip. Okay. You're going to pull the shoulders back, and engage the core. Going to lower the weight and pull it up, just below your belly button. But remember, pull the elbows back, not the hands, to engage the back. So from the side,
Spotting areas for bent over row. 1. Ensure the feet about shoulder width apart. 2. Ensure the back remains straight. 3. Ensure there's a slight bend to the knees. And 4. When the client is pulling the weight, ensure they pull it below the belly button.
got it, man? Feet about shoulder width apart. Going around the back, okay? Keep the back nice and straight. Nice and straight. Soft lock the knees. Good to the knees. 45 degrees. And pull. 1. 2. 3. Ensure that the client's back remains straight and not arched. Throughout the exercise, very important. See the knees. Nice. See the 45-degree angle on the torso. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
The primary muscles involved in a bent over row include the trapezius, the rhomboids, latissimus dorsi, teres major, teres minor, posterior deltoids, and infraspinatus. The secondary muscles include brachialis, brachioradialis, and the sternal portion of the pectoralis major. The agonist muscles include the latissimus dorsi, the middle and lower trapezius, posterior deltoid, rhomboids major, rhomboids minor, and biceps brachii. The antagonist muscles include the pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, triceps brachii, and the anterior deltoid. The joints involved in a bent over row would include the shoulder joint, which is a ball and socket joint, the scapula, and the elbow joint, which is a hinge joint. The actions at the shoulder would be shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. At the scapula would be scapular rotation and scapular protraction, and at the elbow would be elbow flexion and elbow extension.
A few adaptations of this would be the chest supported incline barbell row. So on a normal bench press at the gym, an adjustable one, you put the angle about 30 to 45 degrees, preferably 30, lie with your chest on it, and you same movement. And the last exercise we have for you guys today is the plank. The plank is a very, very good exercise for developing both core strength and also just helping with posture. Some safety tips with the plank: never arch or dip the back. It's very important throughout the exercise. And just like the push-up, if you have any shoulder injuries, I would advise that you consult with your doctor or your physical therapist first to see if this is an appropriate exercise for you. So the movement of a plank, so support on your toes, and you go on your elbows at about a 90-degree angle, back straight, not ducked, not arched, but straight. Head down, and that's the movement of a plank. You get it, man? Let me see that plank.
Spotting areas for a plank. Number 1, ensure the arms or elbows are about shoulder width apart. Number 2, ensure the back remains straight, no arch or no dip. And number 3, ensure the client remembers to inhale and exhale throughout the exercise.
Hands about shoulder width apart. And your toes. Then you go on your elbows. Still shoulder width apart, hands straight. Yes. Back, support the little bit, look at the back. The back will be arched now, so go below. Straight. Okay? Notice that it's not dipped, it's not arched, it's just straight. Very, very good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The primary muscles involved in a plank include the rectus abdominis, the internal and external oblique, and the transverse abdominis. The secondary muscles involved include the gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, the quadriceps, latissimus dorsi, serratus anterior, and the rectus spine. The agonist muscles in a plank are mainly the rectus abdominis, and the antagonist muscles are the rectus spine. In terms of joint and actions, it is an isometric movement, so all joints remain stationary.
Thanks, man. Some adaptations of the plank also include the side plank.
This adaptation puts more emphasis on the obliques.
And guys, that's all for today. We're gonna do a cool down, but for time purposes, once again, I'm not gonna show that on the camera. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments, any tips, or if you're trying to get in touch, leave a comment or something below. Thanks again today for helping me shoot the video, man. Appreciate it, and TriFocus.